all packed up and we're heading up to northern Saskatchewan to Keeley Lake Lodge. There's 10 of us going up here this weekend and the forecast is looking really good. We got a really fun weekend ahead of us here.
Yes, sir.
We are hoping to catch absolute monsters, but we will settle for pretty much anything.
Guess I'll hold your fish for you, Trav.
Pretty nice perch.
Always tight lines out on Keeley Lake.
Nice fish.
Life's short, fish it.
Bushnell presents Prairie Pursuit, brought to you by Bushnell Outdoor Products Canada, Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable, Old Smokes Coffee, JB Sausage Supplies, Tourism Saskatchewan, North Pro Sports, Crosby Cedar Products, Ace Outfitting, Tobin Lake Trophy Adventures, Graham's Tire, Trail Runners Canine Training Center, and Labrador Retriever Dogs and Puppies, and these fine sponsors.
A trip like this is pretty special when you get a good group of guys together. You're all good buddies and you have a lot of fun. We got a really fun weekend ahead of us here. We got a little walleye tournament we're going to do amongst everybody.
Oh, it is. It's definitely exciting.
The camaraderie among everyone here is it's kind of funny.
It's a good trip to go hang out with your buddies.
With four of them. You have some guys that have come to, land big fish. No. And you have other guys that have come to have a little bit of fun.
Oh. It's always nice when we can kind of escape out into the bush.
The team's up on the board. Once we draw them here, we're going to go through the tournament rules. 30 centimeter walleye minimum to qualify. 5 teams of 2. Length of fish in centimeters only. Measuring sticks provided. And the 3 biggest fish in centimeters per team will be totaled up each day. Tournament winners will be the total centimeters both days. So good luck to all, and we're going to draw some teams.
Pick your partner.
Oh.
I don't want to be your partner. Actually, I don't care who I am. We
Jeff.
No, Calvin.
Calvin and Jeff.
Trevor.
Travis.
You can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. I got Dylan.
Cheers, partner.
Yeah. Miller and Mueller.
So there's your teams for the weekend.
I even drew my own name.
Yeah,
Brian Miller and Mueller.
Oh!
I better go to Saskatchewan and buy a lot of maps.
Yeah.
So these are the sticks here that you guys are going to use. It's a 30 centimeter minimum, right? So everybody gets a stake. Each team, Trevor's, Ryan and Joel's. We might as well give you guys your measuring stick. Ryan and Joel's. There's your 2022 Walleye Challenge. Keeley Lake, it's one of those lakes that you always want to come to.
Honestly, Keeley Lake is just great because it's so far north. You get out of cell service, kind of get away from it all.
It's a chance to get away and to relax.
Keeley Lake is a great lake to fish.
You catch a lot of big fish and lots of them.
The numbers of fish here is actually quite impressive.
The walleye fishing here is absolutely incredible.
Keeley Lake's a great lake to fish because it was a free trip for me. The boys just picked me up at Shine Your Ride and we headed on out here.
It's pretty far up into the bush. There's not much cell service up here, and it's quiet. It's secluded. It's everything you'd kind of hope for to get away and do some fishing.
Keeley Lake is pretty remote.
You're in the middle of the bush.
There's only one road in and one road out. It's just a great place to be.
Cell service up here isn't great. It's pretty hit and miss, but that's sometimes not a bad thing. It's nice to turn the phone off and come up here and just do what we love doing.
That is a nice walleye.
Beauty Keeley Lake walleye. Dropped down for 10 seconds, marked one fish, and he hammered on. So hopefully this is a sign of good things to come today. $24.25. Put her back for another day. My favorite fishing at Keeley is definitely the walleye fishing.
Right on.
Awesome. It is definitely above many of the lakes in Saskatchewan. It makes the drive definitely worth it.
Travi is on fire. Yeah, just bring him back this way. He's peeling some drag. He's not done yet. Ooh, that's a nice walleye. Ooh, he's fighting good. Okay, there's his head. There, you can go up, up. Nice walleye.
That's a big one.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful walleye. We're gonna get a quick length and weight on him and get him back down the hole.
Awesome.
He's going. There he goes.
Out of all the fishermen here, who would you say is the best fisherman?
Oh, well, that would be me, of course.
The best fisherman. I don't know. I think myself, but we'll have to see what the other guys say when this takes air.
I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. Out of everyone here, hands down, I'm the best fisherman here.
Wow, who's the best fisherman here? Myself, obviously.
Oh boy, the best fisherman here. I mean, I'd have to say, hands down. I mean, it's got to be myself.
Been salmon fishing, I've been sturgeon fishing, I've been deep sea fishing, looking for sailfish or marlin.
I think it's really important to run a couple different rods with a couple different hooks on each. That way you can quickly change in between. Sometimes you'll notice you can get a walleye coming in on a rattle, but maybe they just won't quite bite. So you gotta send down a minnow and a jig.
There's some jig and wrap, some rattle baits.
Just jigging a minnow and jig lots, use rattle and wraps, and what were them hooks called? Hyperglides. Hyperglide hooks.
Like a jigging spoon or a jigging wrap.
Put some tip-ups out for pike.
You know, some of the tricks we do is if they're finicky, you sometimes downsize your bait a little bit. You can use smaller minnows. Switching jig head colors and sizes makes a big difference too. Just switch it up and keep giving them something different till I find what they like, and then try and stick with that.
It's good to have a nice quick motion when you're doing it. It's been a blast.
Northlands fireballs with stingers, and we're jigging 14 or so feet ice, and they're working good.
7-8 pound pike.
That Old Smokes coffee?
Appreciate you cooking breakfast.
Right now. A full tenner right now, Trevor.
We have a day like we did yesterday, we'll probably win this whole thing.
They're trying to get
you going. They're trying to get you off your game today.
Yeah. Saskatchewan, the chiropractor made it worse. Nope, that's body good. Of course, the guy that never fishes catches the biggest fish.
The wind was the only cool part about yesterday. Good knowledge.
Oh boy, she's day 2 of the tourney. Big day for fishing today. You betcha.
Holy Calvin, I think you need a few more rods.
I left them behind.
So we just got set up here, and our holes actually didn't even freeze, but I'm marking a fish right on the bottom right now. Just going down. First hook in the water for me this morning. See if we can get this guy right off the hop. He's coming up to it. You can see him, he's already interested. Gonna try and smack bottom a little bit here. He went back down, see if I can't stir him up. He's interested, but they're just finicky right now. Just chasing it. There he is. Ooh, pretty nice perch.
We are hoping to catch absolute monsters, but we will settle for pretty much anything.
This weekend we've been trying to target walleye. But with walleye comes pike, and even a whitefish has come through the ice this weekend.
Guess I'll hold your fish for you, Trav.
22.5 inches.
And that is one big whitefish. Travi hooked into another one. He pulled up some nice whitefish this morning. Dylan and Travi both a couple nice walleye, and Travi's got a big burb on. Oh.
Sometimes you just don't find a walleye.
So we're on day 2 of our walleye tourney, and the Kushners got up late on day 1, but they made up for their lost time. They got out at 4 in the afternoon, and they picked up some really nice fish.
On the lake, we're southy, about a mile. It's gonna start fishing.
Both Braden and his brother Dylan, they're in the lead right now. They got a couple 60 centimeters.
There's a few good spots on this lake where you gotta know where to go and pick the right spot and the right drop off, and we got all the juicy spots.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think Dad has like over 1,000 waypoints out here. Like it's crazy everywhere, right? So
yeah, if you ask him nicely, I mean he's not too secretive about him.
So Jeff, you and I have shared a few GPS points amongst each other on some of the lakes, and I know you know this lake really well.
It's been a lot of years.
Yeah, so you've been coming up how many years, and how well do you know this lake?
Well, I've been here for at least 45 years at least. And but I probably gained the most knowledge in the last 10 or 15 compared to the first long stretch, you know.
Yeah.
Technology has changed, and fishing tactics, and you learn new stuff, and the more you learn, the better off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Day 3 of our fishing trip here, and we had a pretty nice first 2 days. But today it's snowing pretty heavy. But we're gonna head out and catch some more walleye. It's been pretty good so far.
Yeah, the side-by-side has been great this weekend. It gets us out there dry, warm, and we can haul a lot of gear with it.
There's lots of fish, marking tons, and little walleye, lots of perch. Just need some bigger walleye to swim through. You can see there's some big marks coming off the bottom. We're trying to draw these walleye right off the bottom by smashing it in the sand. A lot of times they're taking it right off the floor of the lake, and as soon as you lift up, it's heavy. There he is. I don't know how many walleye we caught between everybody, but there's probably, I'll bet you, close to 200 walleye and a few whitefish and some pike. The color of these fish are absolutely gorgeous.
Nice walleye. You just gotta get him up the hole. Got him. Ah, that's a nice walleye. 53. Nice.
Oh boy, my favorite meal this weekend. There's been a few. We've had some pretty good hot buffalo chicken dips. We did some bacon wrapped scallops out in the ice. That was really good.
Ooh, today we cooked up bacon wrapped scallops in the tent, and they were quite delicious.
My favorite meal probably the walleye that we cooked up tonight.
You know, I like breakfast is probably my favorite meal. That was a good one.
Bacon and eggs.
Yes.
Oh, that's an easy question. It's always fresh walleye. I mean, you can't beat it. It's just too good right out of the lake. Wouldn't trade it for anything else in the world.
Pretty good day overall. Caught tons of fish. I think Trevor, you could hear him on the ice anytime he caught a fish, so he was hooting and hollering all day so much that he's lost his voice.
Trevor, how are you doing in the tourney?
Well, throw a fishing rod.
That doesn't surprise me. We got Mueller over there. I don't know if he's hooking into any or. Oh yeah, there he is.
Missed him. Currently, we have a 58, a 48, and a 47 centimeter walleye.
How's the tournament going?
Pretty good. Yeah. Winning. Can't say much.
The master chef.
Master something.
Grabby. Nice walleye. That'll get you back in the game.
Ooh, back in her now. 53.
Nice fish. That'll keep you in the running.
I think so.
There's a hero cookie for him. Okay, grab me one.
52, 54, and 55.
59. 59, 57, 55.
54, 56, 44.
I caught a 33.
Do you know what we should have did? Was brought a clicker and counted how many fish we caught.
Biggest walleye today was 59. Biggest pike was, you going today, 69.
I don't know why I was cleaning all your guys' fish. Hey, you should heat up that garlic bread.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What's happening?
What's on your voice?
I don't know. Well, how are the tournament winners making out today?
Always tight lines out on Keeley Lake.
Steady on the flathead, though.
Fish on. Hey.
Like usual, the pike takes your hook with it.
Yeah. Broke you off.
So yeah, what makes a trip like this so special, Jeff?
Well, for me, I get to fish with my boys, right? That's the best there is.
Yeah.
Went pretty good for us.
Yeah, for us it went real good, you betcha.
Yeah, I think we had 346 over the 2 days, so 6 fish total. Took home the money.
The first day was a little bit easier. The second day was a bit of a fight. We had some good numbers up there, but we had one that was quite a bit smaller, so it was into the 11th hour trying to pull the last one to get on the board. Pretty.
Yeah, you can only jig so hard.
Yeah.
So, but it turned out good for us because we walked home with the money, so it was good.
It's not every day that you just get to go out onto a great lake and hammer fish all day.
Just caught another really nice walleye. This one's probably about 3.5, 4 pounds.
You might not catch the biggest fish in Saskatchewan, but you're gonna catch a lot of them.
My arm's starting to get tired. I can't lift anymore.
Oh, definitely 10 out of 10. It was a great weekend.
He hit and bit me off. Broke me off.
Yeah, she was a bang-up weekend for sure.
Good times.
Another real nice walleye here. We've been catching at Keeley Lake this whole weekend.
Our grandpa started coming here when he was even young, and I mean the fishing's been good. It's kept us here all these years, and
yeah.
Mikey, right back down the hole.
Beauty.
7 pounds, 9 ounces.
Me and you, Calvin, we're in the money, buddy.
There we go.
Nice. What a nice little walleye.
I just had my first son. I can't wait to bring him up here and have 3 generations rolling up here.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to my grandson coming up. And that's just a few months away.
Yeah. Richard?
like our grandpa's ashes were spread along this lake.
That'll get me back in the running with the tournament. 49.
I asked my wife to marry me out on this lake.
Bushnell presents Prairie Pursuit, brought to you by Bushnell Outdoor Products Canada, Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable, Old Smokes Coffee, JB Sausage Supplies, Tourism Saskatchewan, North Pro Sports, Crosby Cedar Products, Ace Outfitting, Tobin Lake Trophy Adventures, Graham's Tire, Trail Runners Canine Training Center, and Labrador Retriever Dogs and Puppies, and these fine sponsors.
I heard some hooting and hollering over here, and Mueller pulled up a real nice pike.
20 pounder.
20 pounds on the nose, he
on the
said,
nose. You want to give him come in with it. Spool your line.
There she goes.
Life's short, fish it.